Yeah, hello mọi người đã quay trở lại và tinh thần đã hơn rất nhiều. Và chơi tiếp thôi. Lúc nãy nghe bảo là ở nhà Tuần đang lạnh lắm, trong khi bên này đang nóng chảy mỡ cả nhà. Mình vừa mới pha nước sấu uống xong thật là đã. Nước sấu Việt Nam đúng là tuyệt đỉnh cú mèo. Chắc là mở thêm một cái lót suy nghĩ nữa đi. Xem cái gì vào bây giờ. Cái nào cũng toàn trừ này. Ok. Rồi, đi thôi.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notes.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Yes, I am. I know.
Here's the real deal.
It's hard to tell whether he's sarcastic or sincere.
I'm definitely not the cavalry. I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you? No, you haven't wronged me. So, okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What does one talk about with a fellow?
What precinct?
Am I from?
Fucking deranged lunatic.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying.
What precinct?
Am I from?
Fucking deranged.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith. Me? No. I'm just a man with sunglasses. I like wearing sunglasses inside. Sunglasses and a fucking wig.
Okay.
I'm just looking out.
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
Yes. A policewoman who just wants to do her job. That's all.
Something about the man with sunglasses and you, the energy between you two is making her
You look like shit. And I don't mean that as a metaphor. Wow. You seem stable. And in control. Allow me to say, alcohol really seems to have had a positive effect on you. No, what do you want?
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar, but different. He might be wearing a disguise.
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
As if waiting for some kind of reaction.
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses.
About what? You don't look like a cop. Not the prophet shit again.
There's something that binds you to him. Some kind of an outfit, maybe. A uniform. I want to say, yes,
Fucking politics again. You know what I'm more interested in? You solving the case you're on. I'm passionate about that. So maybe get to it? No. 'Cause it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging? Actually, I don't want to hear you say
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things.
Hear that? He wants you. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
So, do you know who hanged him? I don't know. Why are you?
It's like you felt it would be intellectually stimulating and would lead somewhere. A custom even?
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it? Okay, so, do you know? Yeah, I don't know. Oh my god, there's more. Watch out for yourself.
Yes?
Oh, hello, dear. There you are.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Then why are you wasting my...
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod. The mention of mañana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again. The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question. He doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return. Just one word. Sounds quizzical. Then he awaits your answer with his brow arched.
Boss need more vodka?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the...
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed. Turn it up and then ask for some yourself. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg. He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs the brew. He smiles and nods enthusiastically and, chattering away in his language, the man takes another drag of his cigarette and shakes his head. Smile. You can always talk your way out if things go sour. This industrial gas-powered stove,
What are you planning to do? Throw a dinner party?
whatever you had planned, you have to do it when the lieutenant's gone. The stove is unmoved by... You see a heavy steel...
Thôi từ ra đằng sau xem một cái xác.
The man is decomposing visibly now. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Okay, I need a little help for carrying. Continue working here.
This means Lieutenant Kisuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You're free to do side tasks and even the main case, though it might be more difficult. If you have nothing to do, read books or sit on the bench on the plaza.
Nhiệm vụ. À đây mình có thể đi mở. Nhưng mà vấn đề là chẳng biết cái nào là nhiệm vụ chính, cái nào là nhiệm vụ phụ ấy mọi người. Có lẽ bọn này cần phải có gọi là cái nào nhiệm vụ chính, cái nào nhiệm vụ phụ ấy. Ok này. Pick up the dice này. Có thể mấy giờ rồi? Chắc là xong rồi chứ nhở? Đã cửa đai.
Only the black cable is plugged into the breaker somewhere in the dark.
Tối ạ, không nhìn thấy cái gì cả.
Oh, it's you again. Are you very good? That will be 7 real for one custom die. I don't do orders on credit. Come back when you have the full amount. Very good. That will one universal die for Wiro and
It feels icy. Just holding this die in your hand sends a jolt of cold down your spine. Through the dark resin, you
Cái đai này bao nhiêu tiền ta?
hear that? The magnesium levels in your blood are dangerously low. It's about the low magnesium. Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You need to get so magged up. Yes, if you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to transcend the carbon barrier. Go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage. Just remember, it's not the alcohol, and it's certainly not the Norse.
Is this about the, wow, I didn't know you worked for the union, sir. Anything else?
No, you don't work for the union. Blow the whole thing on speed and gin right now. Speed and gin. Great combo. Ask.
A warehouse? I don't know.
She scrunches up her face into.
Fine. For it doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here.
So, how'd you like our...
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye. Like a key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? Of course, I got you. You don't know anything. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say. Polar weasel? Oh, I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you're gonna be committing fratricide, Matt. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business. The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really... None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
He means he's not going to tell you cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard. Who he is and what they're fighting for? This is interesting.
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. We're negotiating our share. Aye. This stuff, they already covered. It's not enough. Not enough to get ahead. More about keeping us in our place. All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people, or deporting them to a labor camp in southeast Grad.
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman. I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own. By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish. He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway, and moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
This man has political theory, and it has not failed him today.
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't. I have nothing against communists. They are honorable boyaderos. And they have good analysis. But my own code serves me well. If my code starts failing, a code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code, then I will have to submit to a new one, which may well be communism.
He knows who he is, firmly grounded, has no need to reinforce or elaborate his political identity to himself or others.
See, I am primarily a lazy person. Sure, I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool. That of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends. No. No. The man sits on the railing. His...
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing? What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Your dead guy was an enemy combatant. He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts. I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me.
He's not lying about not doing it himself.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search.
Whoa. A bridge with...
Hey, what's that noise down there?
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. You knock silently. The leather upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't... In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the hand. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. There might be important information in the apartment. I mean...
hết.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A little ring. Though cheerful, the images, there's something disdainful in the way the curves and lines of the bodies were drawn. It looks like the artist is celebrating diversity, but underneath, he's just making fun of these people. You ain't gonna change someone's mind by calling them a bastard. Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home. The owner, an interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Perhaps you should break into apartments more often. Who knows? Could be. But this clothes in a trash lead doesn't really seem like it's going anywhere. You could ask Everard who this person is once you're done here. This is the flag of Revachol. This isn't just one sun, it's an optical. The flag accepts you.
Rồi, đã xong. Khổ quá, mất anh bạn kia rồi. Mình gọi là không
It's
tìm
been a
được.
week and now they show up?
You see a young man on a balcony. No,
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
it's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege.
There's no trouble. I'm just speaking in a lowered voice. I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare. Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Apologies, but this is my last one.
The god himself has denied you absolution.
Absolution? I don't know that brand, but I'm pretty sure you can get Astras at the Frit. I'm not sure that's a good idea. As you wish. Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run. My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
That's definitely not his real name.
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice? I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinez standards. Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Wait, is someone else investigating the...
No, not you. Some more muscular type. I couldn't tell you. We don't usually see much of the gendarmerie around here. Last week? I don't know. Look.
He's an actor declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on his every word? He's deflecting. He's young with a sharp memory. He hasn't had time to drown it in booze and chemicals.
I had a friend over. It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend. How intriguing. He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette.
I can tell. Oh.
Wait, is someone else investigating?
No, not you. Some more muscular type. Last week?
He's deflecting.
It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday. He doesn't reply.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very feet like a dog.
No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry. Listen, I really have to go.
Ah, there it goes.
Good luck with the investigation.
Trying to sneak up on me again? Trying to snuff me out?
Officer, got that? Yes, the Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the night. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and... She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday. No one... Yes! It's not actually an issue.
Look, officer. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Yes, yes, yes. Can we conclude the topic of my guard booth now?
He is not going to become an entrepreneur.
Yes, yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out.
All you observe...
This is...
Don't you...
You do not...
There's something you missed. You will get to it. a rusting control panel with you. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects, the water lock starts moving.
Mở map mới vui.
Rust peels off the bed in this. This is. A banged up motor carriage. It must be cold. That rebel who jumped the canal and broke the water lock. The motor carriage sits in the salty ocean. A seagull takes off from the half-sop. You get a sudden sinking feeling. The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists. The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by. The accident couldn't have happened too long ago. The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening. The accident couldn't have happened too long ago. The ice hasn't closed up around the vehicle, so the crash must have happened last Saturday or Sunday. Your mocking tone finds no response but the motion of the waves. The sad sunken vehicle refuses to respond, although wait for the low tide. Then you should be able to access the cabin. As you sit down in the old, rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky. The tune on your lips forms a strange, yet it's sad that no one and nothing but the sunken vehicle is here to witness. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to dreaming, drinking, fucking, fighting, trying to improve their lives, wishing for a better tomorrow. It's unclear whether the sunken vehicle, just like how clouds on the horizon grow darker and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass. Yes, it is. A dim light scatters from the cloud cover above the city. In it, you can see the blue and it's a Caprice 40, a workhorse of the motor park. Yes, Harry, it's the number 41, the number of our precinct. I hoped you would come back for me. I'm so sorry, Harry. A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling. No,
Rồi, đây là xe thằng
just
này.
nope. Say no to this, Harry. Yes, Harry, you did. The sooner you accept it, the sooner you can move on. We don't. You were not. No, the damage is too extensive. After losing every single thing you were entrusted with, I wouldn't hold my breath. Keep moving. You're a shark. You
Rồi.
stop, you
Ông cảnh
die.
sát này mất gì? Mất huy hiệu, mất súng rồi còn làm hỏng cả xe.
An aggressive-looking seagull lands on the swing set and stares at you with a murderous look. You really need...
Chắc phải có chuyện gì xảy ra kinh khủng lắm thì ông này ông mới như vậy đúng không? Trời.
Great news. The boat is big enough for a grown man like you to fit underneath it in a supine position. I don't know. Sleeping? What do people do under boats? No, wait. Sorry. My bad. There's a rotten dog carcass under there, and you have a home somewhere. All...
Mình phải làm gì?
This is it, the scene of the party, the fire pit. Cigarettes and empty bottles all evidence it. Not as such. I'm talking about what came after the party scene. Looks like they were here a while.
mới đau tôi.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache.
Có một cái quần mới. Ủa, sao không qua được chỗ này ta?
The scruffy-haired little boy, the other one, looks indistinguishable from him. The kids don't reply. The stone-kicking one,
He looks just like me.
the boy doesn't answer. The rock kicker was just being shy, but now he's enthusiastic again. The kids don't reply.
Mọi người ơi, tạm nghỉ ghé buổi sau lên Tôi buồn ngủ cái dã man. Chơi được một tí lại buồn ngủ à? Để nghỉ tí lại chơi tiếp. Trong đấy hôm nay là mình quyết định sẽ làm sâu gạo. Chỉ có ở nhà nằm ngủ và chơi thôi. Thế nha, bye bye cả nhà.